Good. That's really good. I love watching soccer.
I played soccer.
Okay, so let me start this. Okay, now you must be wondering, there's another camera here I put so that I can explain what we are building today better, so you can see me, see my work area. So Rem is sharing something with us, so I'm gonna mute you all, and Rem, can you unmute yourself? Yeah, okay.
These are my two models. This is my first one, the redstone golem that I'm gonna use. The second one's larger, the redstone monster.
Oh, wow. So great. Did you make this yourself?
No, these are not. I just bought them. They aren't models. They're toys, but they still work as a model.
Nice.
Now the skeleton, I just have it from the game, but I always keep it in mind. I'm always like, man, this mutant skeleton, it's like taking over my brain.
Thank you for sharing. Okay.
I
Now,
believe those are from a game called Minecraft Dungeons or something. I don't have it, but I do have Minecraft, which is different than Minecraft Dungeons.
Yeah, it's Minecraft Dungeons.
Yeah.
so let's start. Okay, so who knows what we are going to build today? Thank you for those who are raising hands. Noah?
We're going to make a mini robot, and I just recognized, I thought we were just going to use just regular stuff, but I just recognized in this cup there's even like an electronical thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I didn't know that was going to be in there.
Yeah, we are going to make our first mini robot. Before we start, let's check our supplies. Okay, so I will announce the supplies. You just give me a thumbs up. You don't have to show me right there, but if you give me a thumbs up, it means you have it, and if you wave at me, it means there is some problem. Okay, so do you guys have a battery holder? Something that looks like this. Okay, you all got the lesson 2 supplies, right? Okay, and you have a motor. Yes, motor looks like this. Great, and you guys have a paper clip? 2 paper clips, I guess you will be having. Awesome. Then a plastic wheel, white plastic wheel. Great. Then binder clip, small binder clip. I'll have it. Okay, how about you, Lucas? You have a binder clip? Okay, great. Okay, and then do we all have, let's say, craft stick? Awesome. Then solo cup, 1 cup. Great. Then Velcro dots from lesson 1. Remember these Velcro dots? We will need them today. If you don't have it right next to you, please get them. Alex, you have Velcro dots? And Lucas? These ones. Great. Okay, now we will need, you would have gotten some markers. I think three markers, right? Okay. And then we'll need some tape, one tape, any kind of tape will be fine, and a pair of scissors. And this worksheet, you all get this? Okay. Okay, let's start today's lesson. Okay. Before we start, let's talk about anybody knows what is energy?
Yes.
Raise your hand if you know what energy is. Okay. Alex,
Which type of energy?
Annie, what is energy?
The force, a force that moves.
Mm-hmm.
That's one of the things energy can do.
So energy is the, who else is gonna tell me before? Uh,
Potential energy and kinetic energy. That's all I have to say. They're both two different types of energy.
thank you, Alex.
I
No,
was talking about kinetic energy.
what do you think? What energy is?
Energy is like something like that, like make something move. Like if you put it in like something that like a battery holder, if you put in that,
Great. Yes. Energy makes something move. So the ability to do work is energy. If we, for example, us, we get our energy from where? Where do we get our energy? Who's going to tell me that? Rem?
Well, we kind of so it kind of is from the sun, or the ground, or and then I know a type of energy.
Okay. What type of energy you know?
I think electricity is one.
So great. What is electric energy?
It's something that can. I don't know much about it, but I know a little bit.
Yeah, whatever you know.
I know it can connect to anything that also uses electric energy. That it's kind of like it can travel even so like those weird electric cables on the near the side of the road.
Mhm.
Those are for, it's kind of like that a far away magnet, like your whatever, like for example, my computer that I'm using right now is the magnet, and then the energy is just the non-magnet. It comes to like the magnet, like they work together. So I do know that.
Good example. So a type of energy, electric energy is a kind of energy that actually caused by the flow of electrons. Now, what are electrons? So they, yes, Noah.
So so they all like stuff that are electronical that like connect to power, so then like you could do that things like so let me tell you like an example that I have a Nintendo Switch, and it connects to, and it's electronic because it connects to power,
Mm-hmm.
and the power goes to outside,
Mm-hmm.
and that's, and then like those, and but yeah.
That's right. So basically, electrons are tiny negatively charged particles. Now we'll learn more about it as you learn about electricity. Before I tell you another thing, one second. Soren, is it Sean?
Sure.
Sean
Sure.
Enders?
Oh, I guess you're talking about a different person.
Okay.
Sean Shaw, aka Star.
Soren Shaw, is that your name, honey? Okay.
Yes, that's his name. He's my
Okay.
cousin.
Yes, you are there on my list. Okay. Great. Okay. Um, so I'll show you something before we talk further about it. So I have this. Do you guys see it here better or when I show you here? So I'm going to show you first here. This is a circuit. So what is a circuit? Lucas.
A circuit is like electricity traveling from one thing to another.
Awesome answer. Yes.
That's another thing. Electricity travels in a circle.
Very good. Good answer. So circuit is a whole loop. A whole loop. Now if you look carefully, I'm going to show you right here that this circuit is not complete. If it is complete, I will be able to light this bulb up, right? So let me put myself on a spotlight here, and I'm going to put this here. So to complete this circuit, I need to complete the route, the whole loop. So which is this and the light bulbs. So the bulbs light. Now so what do you think what this part of the circuit is called, which is completing the whole loop? Noah.
It's a magnet.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So it's actually a metal clip, right? Which is acting as a switch in this case. So if I turn this off, if I disconnect the whole circuit, the bulb won't light. But if I connect this, the bulb is going to light because it's completing the circuit. So this metal clip acts as a conductor. So that brings us to the question, what is a conductor? Let me put myself in the gallery view. Sean. Hi, Sean, first of all. Nice to see you again.
Yeah, I just joined, but I have no idea what we're doing.
I'm going to help you catch up.
Okay, so Sean, are you going to tell what is a conductor? Will you be
No.
No. No.
No,
Okay, that's okay. Do you have a question? No. Okay. So what is a conductor? What do you think is a conductor? Conductor is any metal that conducts electricity, that let the electricity flow through it. So if I put a wooden craft stick instead of this paper clip, do you think I'll be able to light this bulb? Let's try that. So let me connect, instead of this, let me join this wire with this. And no, I'm not able to light this bulb. Even though I have completed the loop, I'm not able to, because wood is not a conductor. It's an insulator. It doesn't let those electrons flow through it. So the electrons are flowing through the wire and it doesn't let flow through. The wood stops it. So what is the power source in this loop? Are these electrons coming from? Lucas.
They're coming from the battery.
Battery is the power source. So let's create our own motor first. So I want you to take your craft stick out. Now I want to know, what are you guys seeing? Are you guys seeing this camera or that camera? Let me see.
I believe we were
Okay.
both.
So I want you to take the craft stick out and your battery holder. Okay. So this is the battery holder, and if you look carefully, it says a positive and a negative on the other side. Are you able to see that?
The battery holder is too big, so I can't really get the battery in the battery holder.
Okay, I'm going to tell you how to do that. Do not put your battery in the battery holder yet, because I'm going to show you how to do that. Okay, if you look at your battery carefully, your battery has a positive and a negative side. It will say positive and the negative on the other side. Are you able to locate that?
It only has positive on one side.
Okay, so the other side is negative. If you know where the positive is, the other one is negative.
On the black side, if you have the black and green one, the black side is negative.
Yes. So what you're going to do is, you see the spring side of your battery holder? You put that black side, push that spring down and fit the battery into the battery holder. Yes.
If you heard a thump there, that was the battery sliding into the holder.
Great. So it's important that you guys put the negative side towards the spring and positive the other side. And give me a thumbs up if you guys are done doing that. Thank you, Alex, Lucas, Samuel, Soren.
I've put in a lot of batteries before.
Okay.
Because I have a wireless mouse and gaming controller and keyboard, which I occasionally drop and the batteries fall out, so I have to put those back in.
Great. Is everybody good with this step? Okay, so next move on to the next step. I want you to take your craft stick. Okay, now what you're gonna do is put your battery holder along with the battery on top of this. And you guys going to use the tape and secure it like this. You see this? You're going to tape it like this.
So red side facing out or black side facing out?
Doesn't matter.
Okay.
So it's going to look like this.
It's been a while since I've created my own circuit. To be honest, it's been a year or two. I've actually created a circuit before. But yeah, more about this.
Thank you, Lucas. Give me thumbs up once you have taped your battery along with the battery holder onto the craft stick. Thank you, Danish. Thank you, Sean. Thank you, Rem. How is everyone doing? Okay, great. So shall we move to the next step? Give me thumbs up if we can move. No, not right now. Okay, we're gonna wait for some more time.
Do we attach a paper clip to one of the ends or what?
While we are waiting, check for the lead. See whether it's stripped like this. We don't want the plastic insulator on top of it. We want it to be stripped.
Wait, what are we supposed to do?
So check for your wire, and
Yeah.
an inch of that wire should be naked. Let me put myself. Am I on?
Should be
So you see this wire?
yeah.
So if your wire has the plastic insulator on top of it, you'll have to strip that. So if your wire looks like this right now, you'll have to take the front part out. So I have a wire stripper with some, or you can use a scissor too, but you have to be very careful that you just cut a little bit tiny with little force so that you just cut the insulator, just the plastic part, not the wire. So you need at least around 1 inch of wire exposed.
I didn't know that.
So this part.
Let me put you on spotlight so that I can see you, Tanish. Yes, yes. Can you pull that part out with your fingers, pinch it out so that you'll be able to see that, okay? Yeah, both sides, the red and the black wire. Everybody good? Are we done taping? On the craft stick, thumbs up. Okay, let's move to the next step. Now you guys have 2 paper clips, right? If you have, 1 second, let me put myself spotlight. Okay. Now I want you to strip the insulator off the wire, both sides, so that we can attach paper clip to the end of the wire. At the end of the wire, we are going to attach the paper clip.
Do you just fold the wire over the paper clip?
Yes, so I'm going to show you how. You just take the paper clip. 1 second, let me take another one.
So like this?
So you take the wire and let it just roll around the paper clip like this. Just wrap it around so that it's attached to the paper clip. Like
on both sides?
Yeah, both red and black wire. Both.
Different paper clips. Correct?
You will have 2 paper clips.
Mhm.
Both will have different paper clips. If you have any questions so far, please wave at me. And if you're done attaching the paper clip, yeah, that's good. I don't recommend you to hold the whole motor with the paper clips because these wires are not that strong.
I didn't understand how to like put them on, so.
Okay, yeah, I can show you. So let me.
The end of my paper clip that was attached to my wire is hot.
Okay, if it is hot, please check whether you put the right side of the battery, the positive side.
the positive side on the black side was the spring, correct?
Yes, the black side is, do not touch both of your paper clip together like this. Do not have them contact each other. Just, they should be apart. You need 2 paper clips, one with the black wire, one on the red wire. I don't want you to touch them because then you close the circuit and then it becomes hot. Okay, so Tanish, you will take your wire. You see the wire like this. Let me take another paper clip and show you. So you see the exposed part of your wire here? You'll wrap the paper clip around and you just have to have a contact. Somehow you have to anchor the wire to the paper clip like this. Okay. Sean, you have a question?
Do we need 2 of these?
2 of these. You need 2 paper clips. No, you just need one of. That is for me to tell you. That's all, demonstrate to you. That's all. You just need one. So shall we move to the next step? Everybody good? Okay. I want you to take your motor out now. If you look carefully, the motor has one end with this metal stick poking out, right? What you're gonna do is you're gonna put the motor on the other side of the craft stick like this with the metal part, this metal rod poking out. Okay, so you will go to the far end of the craft stick like this, so that, let me show you from behind, like this. It should be like this. And I want you to tape this to the other end of the craft stick. Yes, Rim.
Do we like flip it our craft stick upside down and put it on there?
No, you'll just put the same side right here. It's going to, you will tape it right here, but make sure that this part, the metal rod part, should be bulging out. It should be outside,
Okay.
not like this.
On the motor, will this part touch the stick or this part, which has nothing?
You see that your motor is like, let me show you the other one. Okay, so your motor is like this, right? Right?
Yeah, just it has a black cover.
Yes. So your motor has the metal rod poking out right here.
Yeah.
That rod will be facing outside, outwards, like this. Okay?
Okay.
Like this. It'll be like this. Okay, great.
Where does the motor need to go? I just had to get some help from.
Okay, so motor you have to stick the motor to the other side of the craft stick like this. You have to tape it.
Wait it like hers so it's easier.
So like this.
Noah? Yes?
Are we supposed to do the paper clip on both sides, the red side and the black
Yes.
side?
Both will have one paper clip each. Yeah, like this. So give me a thumbs up if you have done taping the motor to the craft stick. Thank you, Connor. Good, Noah. Thank you, Rem. Okay, shall we move to the next step? Everybody, good? Good? How are you doing? How is it going, Soren? Did you attach the motor? All done? Okay. Lucas? Okay. Okay, so now you have this plastic wheel, right? You're gonna put this plastic wheel on top of this metal, that poking rod that's coming out. Like this. Okay. Now we're gonna check whether our motor is working or not. Now for that, you guys have a paper clip with you, a small paper clip. I want you to put the paper clip on top of this white ring, just like this. Okay. Now what you're gonna do is you are going to, if you look carefully, you have these two metal loops at the back of the motor right here. So one paper clip, one side will touch this loop and the other side will touch the other loop. The best way to do is, what I do is I just expand this paper clip a little bit so that I can just, loop this, take this inside like this so that it has a connection. And I take the other one and do the same. So when you attach the second one, you should see your motor working because you are closing the whole loop, whole circuit. Okay, somebody raised hand. Any question? Okay. Yes, so the best way to do is take one paper clip and just go through the loop like this. So you don't have to worry about connecting it. And the other one, whenever you want your motor to work, you will just go and loop it. Yes, I see that, Lucas, it's working for you. Yes, so Lucas has tested, his motor is working. Anyone else got a chance to test? Give me thumbs up if your motor is working.
Okay, how do we make the switch? And could I tape these on? Because my paper clips keep falling off of my wires.
Okay, so what you do, Alex, is you take one paper clip and go through that. You see that hook? You see this part? So what
I know because I got the motor running.
Okay.
But they keep falling off of the wires. So can I tape the wires so the paper clip can't fall off?
You can do that as long as the tape is not disrupting the circuit. Sometimes because the tape is plastic, the circuit doesn't work properly. So make sure that the wire is touching the metal clip properly.
I know how to do that. Just
Yes, Noah, you have a question.
Can I show you can I show you that I can do it?
Yep.
So
Awesome. Yes, it's working. So I want to see everyone's thumbs up if your motor is working, you tested it, because we have to move to the next step to be able to finish this bot.
how do you how do you after? Where do you put the paper clips when it's on the wire? Again?
Paper clip. Okay, you see that your motor has this kind of a metal.
Yeah.
You see that, right? So what you do,
Yeah.
you take your paper clip and go through that hole like this.
Okay.
Okay, 30 more seconds and we are moving to the next step. If you have doubt, please raise your hand.
Here you go.
Yes, it's working. It's working. And I want you to use that small binder clip, attach that. That actually helps with when you put that on the bot. Soren?
Do I attach? Where do I attach the binder clip?
Okay.
And I may have slightly did it wrong. I put the motor too far back, so.
But your motor is working?
Yes, but I put it too far back, so I can't exactly add this to the white thing.
Okay, then you'll have to move the motor a little bit front. It should not be there. Yes. Soren, what question you have?
it won't fit.
What won't fit? The paper clip?
Yeah.
Is the hole too small?
Yeah.
Okay, in that case, you just have to manually touch it and see both sides. You have to touch it both sides with the motor and see whether your motor is working or not, if it doesn't fit. How is it going, Samuel? Is it working? Motor is working? Okay, good, great. How about you, Sean? Motor is working? Okay, great. Connor, is it working? Okay, that's awesome. How about you, Tanish? Is your motor working?
Yeah, it's working, but the paper clips keep falling down off the holes. Then.
Okay, so you just have to, what I did, Tanish, is like when you loop through that hole, just go a little bit far so that it doesn't fall off when your motor starts.
Yeah, and here's the thing.
If the paper clip is, so it's working. Yeah, only one has to be, not the second one. Second one, you can like a switch with your own hand. So that you can turn on and off when you want to, okay?
Do I do it like this? Okay.
Yeah, that's good. That's good, Alex.
Yeah.
Okay, so what you guys going to do is take it out. Okay. And now you guys have 3 pens, right? 3 markers. Now what what you're going to do is this bot is going to work if you align these markers on the like this. So okay, let me rephrase that. So you see that your marker has a cap, right? This line should align with your cups line, this part of the cup. So, and you're going to tape it. So let me show you here. This line of your marker cap should align with the cup.
So the line between the cap and the regular marker aligned with the white line of the cup.
Yes, that like this. Yes, right. Exactly. That is what I'm talking about. So I want you to tape it there. Okay. So you will be taping 3 markers, and you can divide 3 markers equal distance. So I'll show you how. So I'm gonna tape one like this. I use pretty long piece of tape so that, you know, the markers don't move from its place like that. It should be able to stand like this after you are done taping. Yes, Noah.
I'm having a hard time with this because the tape
Mhm.
is that long kind of, but it won't but it keeps like tilting. Like if I put it on it like
Okay. So I have a solution for that, Noah. You have those Velcro dots, right? Okay. So what you're gonna do is, do you see here? Those who are not able to tape, anyone can do that. You take your Velcro dot, take one, that fuzzy part of it, or the other part of it, any one of it. So what you do is you tape it on your pen, this marker, like this, okay? Now you take, if you took the fuzzy part, take the other part of the Velcro and put it on top of this, okay? So do it one more. Sorry, it's not sticking. Okay, so do it one more somewhere here and then stick it on your pen. Okay, try that if the tape is not working. I prefer tape because Velcro, not all the time it works, it just pens comes off. I like how Connor did it. Awesome job. Those who did it, put your motor on top of the pen, the cup. Attach it with the tape. You can attach it with Velcro or with the tape, whatever you prefer. And now I want you to, okay, you will need a paper or something on your table before you start this bot. You will have to take the cap out and before you complete the circuit. So how you're going to tape your motor on the cup is you're just going to put a tape right in the middle, right here. Let me see. So you're going to put a tape right here.
I don't think that would turn the cup though.
Alex, what did you say?
I didn't really get the instructions.
Okay, so are you done with this part? Taping the markers on the pen on the cup?
Yes.
Okay, now what you do is you let your cup stand like this, okay? And then put your motor on top here and then tape it here.
I don't think that would that is it is this a support or is this like the main part of the bike?
Okay, can I see your work? Because I'm not sure what you're asking. 1 second. Yes. Oh yeah, that
Like
is how you do it.
Is this supposed to be turning like an automatic drawing machine?
No, I'm gonna show you how it is. So
so
let
it's
me
not
put
one of those.
myself on the spotlight.
I was expecting it to be one of those, and I need a new tape rule.
Okay, so you all can see this, right? Now this part of your motor, has to be far out so that it can spin without touching anything, okay? It should be far out. And now you're gonna tape this on top like this. Okay, and now if you have a paper down where you're going to start this robot, and I will take this cap out.
What do you do with the motor thing again?
What do you do what? Okay, yes, finish.
Okay, got my answer.
Okay, so now once you put the motor on top of the
Oh, I get this now. It's gonna move without the
gonna
push
move
because
when
it's like a
start your
fan. I
Yeah.
know. Just how do you broke it broke today. Oh my goodness. This thing. Oh, well, at least the tapes.
Oh, look, it's working.
I know. Please just make sure not to go on the red part and never mind. This is sticky too, so just do it like this.
वो निकल गया है
I know that.
ना मैं निकाल देती हूँ
Oh, thank you.
So your fence have
Need
to
any tape?
line.
वो दे तुम टेप क्यों लगाए इसके
Because if you tape it on, it still works.
तो टेप क्यों लगाया वो कैसे लगेगा बता
Oh my
Here,
god,
the
because it fell
scissors.
off. Oh,
Okay, so who is able to
I didn't add
take the verbal
did it?
open spot.
No.
For better support.
Okay, I can see Lucas is about to start his motor. How about you, Connor? Good. Did you try it?
Making sure. Let me test mine really quickly.
How is it going, Sean?
Like, it's really bumpy.
It is. It is supposed to be bumpy.
and it flops around my table. Is that what it's supposed to do? Flop around stuff? Is it supposed to flop around everywhere?
I will see. So I would, no, I don't think so. As long as your pen, the markers are nicely securely attached and the motor is attached, and your white disc should not be in, should be way far out, and it's not, nothing is interrupting it. It should run pretty smooth. Rem, you want to show your work,
This is mine. It's supposed to like I used mine with my hand and I moved it around.
okay.
And then also I like doing art a lot and
Mhm.
yeah, this will be a good thing for my art.
Yes, that's nice. Thank you for sharing that. So is everybody able to make that work? Okay, Lucas, yes.
Another robot like this. It colors also.
Uh-huh. Is it working?
It does work.
No, the one you made it right now, is it working?
Let me see.
Is it supposed to be like one of those coloring machines that flops around in colors?
Yeah, that concept is very similar to this, what you made right now. Yes, that's how it works.
And then I need to take off the legs because I didn't make it that symmetrical, and I need this little post.
Yeah, so it's important that your markers are aligned properly.
Well, mine are not. So I'd have a little post on the front.
I see that Tanish is trying out his. Is it working, Tanish?
Okay, let's see if this works. And now my markers aren't aligned correctly.
We have 2 more minutes. Anybody wants to share?
Can I share?
Yes. Who just okay, Tanish said that. Okay. Samuel, it's your turn after this, okay? So, oh, nice. Great. Thank you for sharing, Tanish. That's nice. Okay, Samuel, you want to share?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Oops. Sorry. We'll just do-
Awesome. It's running. Great. Great. Thank you. So this was the hardest thing today. What we did together is making assembling the whole motor, creating the whole circuit. Okay. Now you guys have to be very careful taking care of the motor you made, because we will be using it in our next 3 lessons. Okay. So do not, once you're done working with your motor and this VerboBot, I want you to take the metal clips out. Let them not, touch each other, because it is going to drain the battery. Everybody clear on that? Yes, so that we don't drain the battery, so that we have enough battery to use it in our next lessons. Okay? Anybody? Okay, sorry. I have to leave the class now, but anybody has any question on today's lesson? Sean? Okay. Yes, Sean, you can unmute yourself.
Can I share how I worked it?
Yes, why not? I just have like 20 seconds. I will, because I have another class. Let me put you on spotlight. Yes. So you touch the metal part of the motor, Sean. You see
What?
that? You see the metal part here?
Yeah.
That.
I'm gonna be
Yes.
the school.
When it gets the full connection, if the metal clip is touching the metal part of the motor properly, it starts running. Okay. Well, it was a really hard experiment. It was a really hard assembly with what you guys did today. I'm so proud of you. Take care of your motor, because next class we are going to be using that. Okay, we'll be using that. Everybody good?
I'm gonna be using this for schoolwork later, so.
Have fun. So I will see you next class next week. Bye.
For art, I'm gonna be using this.
Bye.
Art.
Yeah, same. I do a lot of art.
Yeah. I'm gonna be using this for my art class.
Share your projects with me next
same.
week, please. Okay? Whatever you guys do with it, share it with me next week. Bye. Bye, Soren. Bye, Tanesh. Bye, Noah. Bye, Rem.
I just
Bye,
wanted.
Sean. Bye, everybody.
I know. I just wanted to. Next week.